recent years, but those price outcomes will now be lower for longer. Get used to it. Forget the double-figure price growth. It's not going to happen again. We would need a concerted period of higher interest rates to create the pent-up demand and the energy when released to give us that price growth when interest rates came down again. This is a whole new ballgame now. We've never had this before. We're going to have flat, low interest rates for the foreseeable future. I mean, you never say never, because we don't know. With Mr. Trump firing everybody who works for him on a daily basis and deciding to go back to basics with tariffs and all these sort of exciting things, you know, you never know. But certainly, I believe, which we'll look at next, where interest rates are going, I think we've got a chance of a cut in interest rates coming up. How's that? So here's this, of everything today, just forget everything else, right? Just look at this. This is the net migration into New South Wales at the moment. We have never had this number of net migrants coming into New South Wales, Sydney, ever. It is so much higher than anything we've ever had before. Now, this is the difference between people who are coming into New South Wales to live and those that have left. So that's the net between those that come and those that leave. 83,000 over the year to June last year. This is why demand, is galloping ahead of supply. And it's interesting that the debate now about our property markets and about affordability is turning towards migration. Have you heard it? You know, there's a lot of commentators saying we've got to stop migration. You know, that's how we make housing affordable, because they realise that it's strong migration that's driving demand into Melbourne and Sydney and returning into Brisbane now, which is pushing up, it's keeping upward pressure on prices and rents in an environment where developers and builders bought into the negativity of oversupply last year and stopped developing. So coming in the behind now, there's no development, which we'll look at in a moment. So record migration. See, despite those higher interest rates, more investors moving back into New South Wales. All right? So investors have said, yeah, well, whatever, I don't care, we're going to pay a bit more in interest rates, but I still know that investing in Sydney, New South Wales, Sydney in particular, of course, is, the place to be. And we understand why here. Because nearly half of all the investors in Australia are investing in New South Wales. Now, New South Wales doesn't have half the population. But half the investors are investing in... So, follow the money. Isn't that the rule? Follow the money, right? So if you follow the money, it's all heading into New South Wales, well, half of it